3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Pugilist Pundits. My name is Thomas. This is my brother Anthony. Say what's up to the people.
You just puked on my lawn.
You puked on my lawn.
Dude, now I have to play the clip if people understand. We're going to get copyrighted.
Whatever. Don't make money from this.
So the first topic we're going to talk about is the press conference wrapped up this Tuesday with Tommy Fury, KSI, Logan Paul, Dylan Dennis. And let's just say, it did not go to plan. Big John Fury had a roid rage and randomly started flipping the tables towards the end. Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis had their little fucking back and forth where he had a cake where Dylan had a camel toe. What happened with KSI and Tommy Fury? What happened with KSI and Tommy Fury?
KSI pushed him.
Yeah, he grabbed his titty, squeezed it. What do you think about the press conference? What do you think about the press conference?
You know, I mean, John Fury, you know, he kind of set a bad example because there's kids there, man. You really going to tell these kids, like, hey, it's okay to fucking flip tables and shit? You know what I mean?
That's just a weird point to bring up.
I'm just saying, man, you can't be doing that, John.
Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis are making "I fucked your wife" jokes, and that's John Fury's the bad.
You know, maybe kids shouldn't have been there. You know what I mean?
Well,
the kids talk like that, anyways. You know what I mean? But still, you know what I'm saying about Logan Paul, Dylan Dennis? It's Hitler versus Stalin, both scumbags. Fight each other. It's like which one is worse? It's like, you know, Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. Which one's worse? I'm not gonna lie. I think Logan Paul is fucking worse, to be honest. Cause at least Dylan Dennis is scaring people out of $1 million. He scares people, but not that bad. You know what I mean?
I think John Fury ruined the press conference. I feel like Dylan and Logan is just like they started to get like they were actually going at each other. The conversation, the back and forth was actually getting good, and then John Fury wanted to be like, "I'm a machine.
I'm a machine.
Me."
Someone just fucking put that old man out of his misery, man. I swear to God, bro. Please, someone just punch him.
Have you seen the behind the scenes?
No.
Apparently, he was drunk.
No, of course he was.
So, yeah, I thought that shit was funny. I mean, I saw True Jordan's reaction. He was like, when John Fury was like, "I'm a machine," he was like, "I say that to myself in the mirror every morning." That shit, I thought it was funny, like looking back at it, but in the moment, I was kind of like, "Ah, man, you kind of ruined it." Because KSI and Tommy Fury didn't even get to have the back and forth. But, like, looking back at it now, after, 5 days, that shit was kind of funny. That shit was kind of funny.
That's about, I'm the one who can see John Cena.
I know Victoria's Secret. Yo, KSI is corny, bro. I don't know what he was trying to get at there. I don't know if
he's like, I can tell. This is what, like, you know, ever heard that quote, like, some guy's talking shit, he's probably scared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe KSI trying to amp himself up because he's kind of scared.
I know Victoria's Secret. That's another one he said.
Really?
That's what he said.
Oh my God.
He says, "I know Victoria's Secret" or something like that. I don't know. What do you think about the back and forth between Logan and Dylan? Like before, like John wanted to have his fucking drunk attack.
I don't know, man. It's just like playground shit. Like your wife fucks dudes. You're a bitch. Ooh, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
It's just like it's like typical shit. You know what I mean?
Do you think John Fury made or ruined the press conference?
I guess he made it because people are looking at it now. Like, oh shit, this is happening.
Yeah.
It made people look at it. That's the thing.
What do you think about the KSI and Tommy Fury? Like, you saw the face to face. What do you think about the size difference?
What's their size? Are we talking about their dicks?
Why did you go
what
there?
Size
No,
cut that
out. Tommy obviously is a lot bigger than JJ. What do you think about that? Like,
who gives a fuck? I don't mean nothing.
Okay.
I don't mean nothing, bro.
I also don't think it doesn't mean anything. I feel like when Tommy Fury has to drain all the way down to 183, his brain's going to be all like slooshy, and KSI's punches are going to land harder. So I think that plays to the KSI's advantage more. We didn't really give our thoughts. Well, we did, but the podcast didn't record the audio. What do you think about just like a 3-second Dylan Dennis, Logan Paul like on Twitter shit? That video that released today was crazy, but
you go play that video?
No way. You can find it on Twitter. I don't fucking. But what do you think? What do you think about the back and forth? Like quick, 10 seconds.
Oh, I like it because it's building hype for the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everyone's talking about it. Like news outlets, social commentary, YouTubers. Not in the influencer box's face.
Logan Paul just got exposed by a piece of shit on the street called Dylan Dennis.
By a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu who got choked out by a chocolatier.
They didn't strip him of his black belt, bro. They didn't take that shit. They didn't take his shit like how Tory Lanez took Jackson's chain, bro. They got to strip that shit away from him. He getting choked out by a chocolatier, bro.
You just remind me of that. That shit was funny. But I think it's building more hype for the fight because like everybody's talking about it. Like MMA YouTubers and like the influencer boxing space was talking about Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis. But once Dylan Dennis started going on his Twitter tirade, that's when it like amped him. Everybody knows about this fight. Like everybody's waiting to see what Logan Paul's gonna respond in the ring and do to him.
He's gonna get tired after one round. He's gonna get tired after one round. He gotta clinch him the whole entire time.
Yep, but all in
I
all,
can see Dylan Dennis winning.
oh my god,
Like Logan Paul don't got a gas him. He don't got
Well,
that dog.
well,
You don't got that dog in him, bro.
We'll make the predictions when it happens. Yeah, there was a press conference. John Fury kind of made it. It made it a lot funnier. Dylan Dennis and Logan Paul have bad blood, and KSI and Tommy Fury fight's gonna be interesting. The downfall of Kingpyn 2. Let's see who saves them. I don't think anybody is, because when you know Wade Concept drops a video on them, you know it's over. Rumor.
Yeah.
So, rumor has it, Kingpyn wasn't paying the fighters. Face Sensei didn't get paid for commentary. Wade has not getting paid in full for all of his shit. Kingpyn's promoter said that they will get paid, which who gives a fuck about his word. Kingpyn lost $3 to $4 million in the first event. Apparently the second event flopped too. And it looks like the third event, the final, is off. So what do you think about all that's going on with Kingpyn?
Well, after the first cancellation, you know what I mean? We should have known that, it's probably not going to last that long. And I wasn't expecting nothing from them. I wasn't even expecting the final to happen. I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like the Kingpyn tournament. I was actually a really big fan, but the fact that stuff is going on behind the scenes, people not getting paid, Wade not getting paid, commentators, everybody getting treated unfairly. It looks like the third event's not even happening anymore, so the downfall of Kingpyn has actually happened. Jarvis looks like he might fight Saul Poppy on the Prime card. It's over. Like, the Kingpyn's over. It was a good idea, but they paid way too much money to the fighters, so they went bankrupt. They paid too much money onto the event in general. They didn't budget it properly. And all in all, Kingpyn, the person, Mr. Kingpyn, was talking all this shit saying he was going to have a good event, then it flopped. So, yeah. We don't really have much to say on that. Sucks to see. I hope maybe like Misfits picks up the Kingpyn tournament or MVP, because we still want to see Gibb versus Kenny. I feel like that's a grudge match that needs to be solved. Alright, let's talk about some real boxing. Usyk versus Dubois. Let's talk about it. Let's get straight into it. Usyk ended up winning by knockout in the 9th round, right?
Yep.
But the main controversy of this fight is the low blow. Is it a low blow or is it not? Did Dubois hit him on the belt line or a little bit below? What do you think? What do you think happened?
So that was a low blow, right? Usyk's balls are not on his stomach. It was a body shot, but it was low. You know what I mean? People don't understand, you know what I'm saying, with a belt line, the referee says anything here or below is legal, anything above it is legal, right? Mm-hmm. So it was legal. But, you know what I'm saying, he didn't get hit in the balls, man.
Yeah.
He got dropped from a body shot. You get that glass body, man.
Here's the thing, why I'm kind of like in the middle about it, but this is a topic you really shouldn't be in the middle. You should pick a side on this. I don't know, because there's a lot of good evidence to prove that Dubois did hit him below, but there's a lot of evidence to prove that he didn't. Usyk was complaining throughout the fight about body shots a lot of the time, even though he was calling them low, even though they weren't. I don't think Dubois' shot was low enough where Usyk should be on the ground complaining about it. I feel like but also, who complains about a body shot like that? If you watch boxing, body shots, most people that get knocked out by them or knocked down by them, it takes like a couple seconds to register. It's not like a boom and then you're out, down and out. Maybe that Terrence Crawford body shot when you became undisputed. But I think a lot of the time, when you get with a body shot, it takes a second to register. There are a couple instances, like one of the Charlo brothers won by jab to the body knockout. Shit like that. There's some instances like that. But Usyk does have a soft body, so maybe it just hurt him a little bit more. I don't know. What do you think about what people are saying about it? What do you think about what's going on?
It seems from my British people, they like, oh, it's low. It's hot. It's legal. But I feel like a small minority is like, yeah, it is illegal. You know what I mean? Because it is. Belt line is illegal. You know what I mean?
To some referees though.
Yeah, some, but that one wasn't having it. So
I think a lot of people are like talking hella shit about Usyk, even though the body is a weakness to Usyk. a lot of heavyweight champions have what's it called, weaknesses. Tyson Fury struggles with shorter fighters. Anthony Joshua was a pussy. Deontay Wilder doesn't know how to box.
Oh, okay. Dude,
Okay, Anthony Joshua isn't a pussy. He's just very timid. And Deontay Wilder doesn't know how to box. And Usyk has a soft body. So the fact that every major heavyweight champion or heavyweight in the world has a weakness. So the fact that everybody's like, oh, Usyk has a soft body. Is Tyson Fury's tall ass going to reach down there and do it? Or he's going to get caught with a fucking jab? Like, that's all I'm saying. I think the Tyson Fury fans, this gave him ammo to run with. They're going to run with this and make narratives that Usyk's not going to beat Tyson Fury, even though
I hope and God knocks Fury's ass out, man.
Even though Tyson Fury has said before that he struggles with smaller fighters. But, yeah. I think every heavyweight champion has their weakness. So just to diss Usyk like that, you're being fucking obtuse and you're not being consistent with your arguments. Because every top heavyweight in the world has a problem. So don't just diss Usyk and be like, oh, he's trash. Because he won every single round of that fight. That when he hit him in the body, that was the only instance Dubois won, like even an instant of the fight.
No, he won another round before that, but that was kind of it.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. What else you guys saying? Nothing else?
I don't like the fact Dubois quit, man. You know what I mean? You go to full 12 rounds, bro. You know what I mean? He wasn't even whooping your ass that bad.
Yeah.
He got hit with a jab and he was like, oh, I'm done.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, when people were talking about the controversy, but Dubois is a quitter, man. He wasn't even beat up that bad. He's a quitter.
I think this is a good learning lesson from Dubois. I feel like he's a young fighter. And
call AJ a pussy.
He did have the right idea against Usyk. He decided to fight him and not try to outbox him. He ended up getting knocked out for it, but at least he wasn't fighting like AJ was. Yeah. Dubois had a better performance against Usyk than AJ did. Dubois knocked out AJ in sparring, so Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin got ordered by the WBC. For what belt? Who knows?
The WBC belt, because Taney's probably gonna get stripped.
Yeah. Shakur and Devin Haney going back and forth on Twitter. What do you want to talk about first? Shakur and Frank Martin. What do you think about that?
That's a good fight, but who knows when that's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Other side of the street shit. You know they're probably gonna play that.
Yeah, because I think
Frank Martin said that about Keyshawn too. Like it's on the other side of the street, which is bullshit. You know what I mean? You can cross the street. There's a crosswalk. I mean,
yeah. There's a crosswalk where the sign doesn't always go. You kind of have to run over there. But yeah, that fight's cool. I just want to see Shakur fight fucking somebody. Jesus Christ. Everybody keeps ducking him. So if Frank Martin's down for the challenge, then that's what's up. What do you think about Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson going back on Twitter right now? I think Shakur called... what Devin Haney said, Shakur's mom's a bitch. Shakur called Devin Haney's dad a fucking bitch. Yeah, they're just going back and forth. Family matters into it too. What do you think about Devin and Shakur's beef?
I love that competitiveness, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's getting personal though.
Oh, this is fuck. That makes the fight better.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Thank you guys for watching. If you do like the podcast, please like and subscribe because we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will jump off a helicopter into a volcano and film it.
Just puked on my lawn.